Alright, what's cracking? Bit sick at the moment, but we actually have all the car parts for the radiator. So I'm going to go through it all with you now. Obviously, to start off a rear mount radiator setup, you need the radiator. So we went with a Phoenix 56mm radiator, so way thicker than standard. Obviously, you need your overflow bottle. I have 3-inch ducting for the side quarter windows, which I'll show you later. I have the braided coolant lines to obviously go from all the AN fittings, run under the car, all that crap. Good old Davy Craig's water pump. So it's going to be fun wiring all that up. And for fans, what we have settled with is factory FG fans. Obviously the reason why I want to go factory FG fans is that for Let's Go, it's easy to replace, don't have to make custom shrouds, bolts, well not bolt, but slides in literally directly on these ports here. I went to work, cut out some sponge. I actually have started to put it around the side so it fully encases the radiator fans, thermo fans. That way we keep the motor as cool as possible. Obviously, being rear mount radiator, you need to get the airflow through the car. So the guy that is doing all my fabrication, Frankie from Not Scared Racing, he's already done a Barra turbo spot rear mount radiator in a 350Z, so copy and paste for him. Obviously we will do like the typical perspex to somewhere around here. That little spoiler air vent, you want to call it, to let the air go down. Frankie has actually made custom plates, so we both will be cutting, well he already has, but we'll be cutting sections out of here to let the air flow out as well. And then what he does is cuts all the back off here. So what I've done is on my flip rear bumper, it's probably a really terrible shot. There we go. Cut the whole license plate part out and just made that custom Z part. There we go, like that. For airflow. Next thing, flip. What we've also done is, well, what I've done, rear quarter windows. So you can see here, air straight through to the radiator. And that's why I got the ducting to go from there to the firewall, which he's going to weld on some 3-inch plates for us to hose clamp the ducting to. Airflow. Right, sometime later we have a full sealed radiator. As you can see, just use the sponge the whole way. Worked out way better than I actually thought. So yeah, gonna chuck the radiator and thermos back in the box. Finish loading the car up. Let's finish that. Well, car's packed. Thermo fans, rad there. All the hoses, water pumps, and overflow bottle. That's everything. Gonna clean up my bench, so I'm ready to do more crap. I'll give you guys an update when I have an update. Alright, so we're dropping the car off today. Dad's airing up the airbags on the back of the patrol. Gonna quickly grease and CRC the trailer, load the car up, then off to Not Scared Racing. So progress, guys, we're slowly getting there. Alright, she's all loaded up, ready to go. Couple of months in the making for sure for this journey. Yes, next time you see this, hopefully there's the radiator in the back ready to go, as it's looking very sad at the moment. So yeah, progress, we're getting there. Hopefully shed skid when it's done. We're back. Z sled is back and is looking spicy. Quickly clean the lens. So quick recap of what we had done. We've done the full rear mount radiator setup. I'll show you. And we also chopped the fuel tank in half and basically turned it to a fuel cell. Obviously, I can't show you until I jack the car up, but that's not my priority at the moment. I need to do a fair bit of wiring. Now, with the rear mount radiator setup, we're running the Davies Craig's water pump. All the wiring that I need to do. That is like an extra temp sensor you can wire in. Frankie from Not Scared of Racing, he has the exact same setup as me. He has a temp sensor in the back to a gauge, as well as a temp sensor from the front of the motor to where the thermostat used to be, and that's where another temp sensor is, and that's plumbed into the actual control panel thing that comes with a Davy Craig water pump. So what I have been doing yesterday, I got the car back yesterday, I made a little bracket to mount the new Davy Craig's like fan controller right here next to the power tune. That's literally the only interior thing that has been done, but let's check out the absolute awesomeness of the rear mount. So here we go. This is the rear mount setup. As you can see, full floor has been cut out. These have a factory like strut tower brace that goes across there. Frankie's cut that out and he's reinforced it through the back here. That's like a subframe stiffener thing, whatever you want to call it, and he's tied that into the bracket, or the support bar across there, reinforced it through the top here. So all that is strong again. Davy Craig's water pump, -16 lines the whole way through the car, even to the front of the motor. We're running the Phoenix 50mm radiator that is designed for BA BF with FG radiator fan. Reason I went the FG radiator fan was the single big giant fan instead of the two, you know, medium size. So that's what Frankie recommended. That's what I'm gonna run. Throughout the whole car, you will see, you know, custom support brackets that Not Scared Racing does. You know, it's a cool little new Z logo. What else? Obviously, giant firewall, expansion tank for the rad. We have got the ducting, rear quarter ducting with the tubes. See if the camera can see it. There we go. In there to the firewall, and then we've got the new battery tray with the number 84 on it. That's my race number. That's basically all you can see for now. Quickly show you from the front of the car. Torch on. Here we go. -16s, all the outlets. There's the like new temp sensor we're going to be running, and then down there you can just see the -16 to the factory water pump. So with these, flip, there we go. With these setups, there's no thermostat in there anymore, and the fans that are in the factory water pump, Frankie's modified so water can still flow through. Because what I want to do is, if I finish run and I come back to the pits, I can keep the water pump going, sorry, the electric water pump going, and the fans going to keep cooling the motor down even while it's off. So that's a plan. What else? I'm pretty sure that's it for now, guys. So yeah, gotta do some wiring. Once the wiring's done, bleed the system. Once that's done, leave it out to idle for a bit, make sure it actually works properly. Yeah, that is where we're at. As of other stuff, I have actually made some custom handbrake lettering for the FDF handbrake, so some interior mods I've been doing. But yeah, that's about it, guys. I'm not going to record me wiring, that's boring. That's a breakdown of the car. I'll update you guys when I have an update. Alright, we are done for wiring up the water pump and fans. it probably doesn't look like anything has changed, but yes, pump, fans all wired up. Cleaned up all the wiring in the back, has made an absolute mess. And then yeah, the bloody Davy Craig's controller, everything is all neat and tidy again. We did have a few small water leaks, but we fixed them. A few of the fittings were a little bit loose, so did the fittings up nice and firm, and yeah, that's really it. So now what I'm going to do is pop this down, take this off to paint that black, take the Lexan off, as when you look through the Lexan you can actually see all the blue and all that crap from where the glass window was. So I want to paint all that black, make that look nice, chuck some stickers on it, because drift car has to have stickers. That's literally it. So yeah, I'll update you guys next time when that's all painted. Hopefully got the back end all back on, tail lights, bumpers, all that stuff, and yeah, smooth sailing. Everyone's going pretty good at the moment. I'm happy with it. Getting close to round 3 next week. Car's getting there. Alright guys, so to finish off the rear mount radiator video, I just want to say again, huge thank you to Frankie from Not Scared Racing for smashing the car. I did ask him to get it done earlier so we could meet round 3, and he did that with about 3 weeks to spare, so gave me time to get the car going. We have done round 3. I'm going to be doing a video on that later, but I might as well just update you guys now. I blew the barra up, proper blew the barra up. So I'm not going to have any videos or photos of what happened. That's going to be in the next video, but if you want to see the full damage, we spun 2 bearings on 2 different rods, oil, metal gone through the motor, destroyed the head, destroyed the cam. So I did a pretty good job destroying it, so go check out my other socials to see those photos. But I thought I'd quickly show, because I didn't show it in the video, but these were the vents I was talking about in the video. They go literally something like this. I didn't have time to actually install them for round 3, but yes, they will sit like that on the back, obviously all bent up properly. I did manage to paint the scoop black, and I also went through, I did paint the inside of the Lexan. So as for the rear mount radiator and all that, it worked perfect. I mean, the car didn't get over 90 degrees, even though I only did 1 lap, but it was good. Yeah, so gonna end the video here guys. Next video, which I hope we'll have up in a couple of weeks, will be a full breakdown of what happened to the motor, why, and what we think happened to it, and what we're going to be doing next. Still sticking with the Barra turbo, but we're going to go overboard so this kind of doesn't happen again. It's going to happen. It's motors. Crap happens. I'm just going to build a cool motor. I'm just going to say that. So yeah, like the video, so flip. So yeah, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and catch you in the next video updating you about the Barra.